Good morning. It's sort of a circus in here today. It's Wednesday, although it's hard to keep track anymore. We are doing Barre-ish Bootcamp. Hi, Guy. Did you miss the dogs? They made a very brief appearance. Hi, Steve. So we'll do Barre-ish Bootcamp today. All you need is enough space to step forward, side, and back from wherever you start. If you have a mat, that is an added bonus, but not entirely necessary. If you have a weighted bar, like this little number, this is a 12-pound body bar. This is what I use. You don't have to use that. You can use a set of dumbbells. Oh my gosh, Jane, hi Michelle. I just realized I still haven't sent Jane that link. It's like, I'm so focused when I'm here and I think I'm gonna send it and then I leave my space and I forget. So if you have dumbbells, you can use that. I'll cue for that. If you don't have anything, that's okay too. You can also use two of anything that are the same size that you can hold on to. All right. If you're not doing this live and doing it after the fact on my YouTube fitness channel, which is I'm standing in front of today, sort of, it's right there. Thank you for subscribing, sharing, saving, telling a friend, liking the video. If you're wondering how to get there, where all the classes are stored, there's a link in my Instagram bio. They're also stored on my IGTV, so you can find them in many places. Hi Cheryl, Jane, did you hear the part where I again forgot to send you the link to the body bar? I'm telling you, I forget once I leave this little spot in my house. I will try to remember today. All right. Thank you to everybody who's been able to drop a donation in my Venmo, my PayPal, or my snail mail. I do really appreciate it. It's keeping this thing going, making it possible for those that are under and unemployed to participate. All right, well, good. Yeah, well, I literally Jane's asking if the body bar is better. Hi, Jeannie. For this particular format, I do really enjoy my body bar, but dumbbells they'll work too. It's not, it's just preference, but I do love it. If you have any injuries, make sure that you are sticking with the first or second level of all the exercises that I do. If you've seen a doctor for an injury, make sure that there's dog crossing, make sure you've been cleared to do this so that you don't aggravate any existing injuries. So, all right, the after party is going to be upper body, small dumbbells, anywhere between 3 and 6 pound dumbbells, and that will be immediately following the class or 5 minutes as we give a little break and I post the class. So, let's get started. My brain's in a million places today, so let me get focused for this. You want to make sure that your space is clear. Oh, I also, I always keep water in a fancy wine glass hidden over here by my piano, so I said that as if I play piano, which I'm sure you all know that I don't. And then a couple of towels. And Edie is, I think, absent today because she's getting her first vaccine. She had to wait so long because she's super young. All right, feet under your hips, hips underneath your shoulders, shoulders down and back. Wiggle your toes, your knees are loose. Both arms come up to a V, then sink to a squat. Your fingertips reach back to where the wall meets the floor behind you. Shoulders down and back, wiggle your toes. Bring both arms up back to a V, and then sink back down to a squat. Let's go slightly faster. 2 counts up for 2, sink down 1 more time in 2s. 1, 2, then single counts here. So up and sink, up, do it again, once more. Now both arms come up, inhale, reach up. This time, forward fold, either grab your elbows or let your hands fall to the floor. Try to straighten your left leg and bend your right knee, sitting into your left hip. Then change sides, straighten your right leg and bend your left knee. So you're sitting into your right hip. You can wiggle all of your toes. Bend both knees. Lift your tailbone up. Slowly unroll. At the top, both arms come up. Inhale, reach up. fold, tailbone, lift, unroll. Let's do it again. Both arms up, forward fold, tailbone lift, unroll. Left arm reaches up and over to your right, change sides. Over, 3, 2 counts to each side. 1, 2, over again. Once more. Now both arms come up, inhale, reach up. Fold, tailbone lifts up. Unroll, this time at the top. Your right fingertips reach for the floor, find your squat. Left fingertips reach up behind you, come up. Other side, slowly sink. Right arm reaches up. Left fingertips towards the floor, push down to come up. 2 counts to get there. 1, 2. Hey Edie, did you get your shot? Your first one, singles here. So sink, push down, sink, do it again. Once more. Now both arms come up, inhale, reach up. Bend both knees, hands to the floor. Step back to find your downward facing dog. Your heels press into the floor. Your tailbone reaches up to where the wall meets the ceiling behind you. Your palms press into the floor. Then lower your hips to plank. That's hands underneath your shoulders. Maybe your knees find the floor. Either way, lift your tailbone back up and find your down dog. Let's take 2 counts to get to each position. Lower down. For 2, press down, down dog, lower. For 2, lift twice more, lower. 1 more time. At the top, hold your down dog, heels lift up and lower. Lift and lower. Make sure you're breathing in and out. We'll go twice more. And then hold your down dog. Shift over to your right hand and foot. And bring your left leg up until you feel the stretch behind your right leg. You can stay right here or bend your left knee and open your left hip. If you took the bend in rotation, straighten back out to your 3-legged dog. You can stay right here, or you can lower your hips and bring your left knee to your right elbow, then over to your left elbow, and push back up to your 3-legged dog. Stay here or come with me. Lower, right, left, again, lower. Right, extend, 1 more time, lower. Right, left, hold your 3-legged dog. And both feet to the floor. Down dog in the middle. Then shift your weight to your left hand and foot and bring your right leg up until you feel the stretch behind your left leg. You can stay here or bend your right knee and open your right hip. If you took the bend in rotation, straighten out to your 3-legged dog. Stay here or lower your hips and bring your knee to your left elbow, then your right, and come up. Oh, Edie, your arm is sore. You can stay here or come with me, lower down. Left, right, again, lower, left, right. Once more, lower, left, right. Hold your 3-legged dog. Both feet to the floor. Yes, Edie, I know how sore your arm was, or is. When I got mine, I couldn't even do this. Alrighty, from here, lower your hips to plank. Any plank will do. You can lower your knees or not. Either way, try to bring your right foot up next to your right hand. You'll feel this in your right hip and the inside of your leg. Your back knee can be on the floor. Maybe you touch your right knee. Maybe you reach up to the ceiling. So Edie, you gotta make sure you move your arm around a lot. That'll reduce the soreness. Both hands to the floor. Engage your core. Take your right foot back to plank. Let's walk through it on the left. Step forward. Back knee can stay up or you can lower. Everyone can wiggle their left toes. Maybe you touch your knee. Maybe you reach up. Either way, Both hands to the floor. Engage your core and step back to plank. So that is our pattern. We've walked through on both sides. You choose your tempo. Slightly faster here. Step forward. Reach or touch your knee. Back to plank. Step. Reach or touch your knee. Do it again. Step. Reach. Breathing in and out. One more each side. Last one. And then hold any plank here. If your knees are still up, now's the time to put them down. Release your feet, hips to your heels. Pressing your chest through your shoulders. From here, round up. Find your modified plank, hands under your shoulders, hips in line with your knees and your shoulders. There's some barking. You can hold here or bend your elbows a little bit or a lot. Either way, push the floor away from you and hips to your heels. All right, so that's our pattern. We'll make it flow. Here we go, round up. Either hold or bend, child's pose. Do it again, round up. Hold or bend. Round up. Hold or bend. We're live, people. This is what happens. Do it again. Round up. Hold or bend. Last time. Round. Hold or bend. Hold your down dog. This time, round up. Hold your modified plank. Tuck your toes. Push down to find your down dog. Lower your knees back to the floor. Release your feet, hips to your heels. That's your pattern. Let's make it flow. From here, round up. Tuck your toes, press down. Lower your knees. Child's pose. Round up. Right, Edie? At least today I have a wrangler for the dogs. They were heard and somebody came to get them. Round up. For two, push down. Lower your knees. We'll go one more time. Round up. Feels chilly to me today. On the next pass, hold your modified plank. Hold right here. Tuck your toes. Try to lift your knees. Put them down if you need to. Right hand to the middle. We'll rotate over to the left and find your side plank. Feel free to lower your right knee. Wrists underneath your shoulder. Maybe you reach towards me and up. Then under the bottom arm, single counts here. To me and up and under. Do it again. Push against the floor. Hold your side plank. Come back to the center. Find any plank, knees down or not. Left hand to the middle and rotate to your right. Same deal. Left knee can lower. Left wrist underneath your left shoulder. Maybe your top arm reaches to me. 1, 2, and up. Now lace underneath. 1, 2, single count. Oh, I'm finally starting to feel warm. Again. And hold your side plank. Come back to the center. Find any plank on your knees or not. Maybe you bend your elbows and hover for a bit. If you did, straighten your elbows and lift your tailbone up to a down dog. Then walk your feet up towards your hands. Forward fold, tailbone lift, slowly unroll at the top, shoulders down and up. All right, grab a sip of whatever you brought to drink. Hadn't worn this top in a long time. I took it out. I didn't even know that this kind of fabric could wrinkle, but apparently it can when it sits in the bottom of a drawer. Who am I kidding? It wasn't in a drawer. It was in a basket, not a laundry basket, but like a basket in my closet. Folded, but apparently not very well. All right, grab your resistance. Whatever resistance you're using, you have an overhand grip on it. Shoulders down and back. Feet parallel, hips under your shoulders. Your knees are straight, but they're not locked because they gotta be able to move. Slow motion squat here, so sink for 2. Push down, squeeze your glutes. 1, 2, single count squats here. So sink, push down, sink. Do it again. Once more. Hold at the top. Lower your elbows, wiggle your knees. Press your bar or your dumbbells up on a diagonal to where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. Bring it right back down. Lower your arms. Let's do one of each. One squat, one diagonal press. This is your move. Pushing against the floor out of your squat. So sink, push down. One more in this tempo. And then slightly faster. Make it flow. Squat, press, squat, press. Maybe your left knee comes up at the top and then your right. So sink, push down against the floor. We'll do 4 more like this. So 4, push down, 3, 2, and then just a squat. Sink. Make sure that you're breathing. Shift your weight slightly to your right. No weight on your left. It's a little toe tap, heel lift. This is a single leg squat. Easy enough. 2 more. Then your left leg, slow motion diagonally back. Sink for 2. Tap, now single leg squat. Let's try single count here. So sink, tap, squat. Do it again. Sink, tap, squat. Same thing. So you have a single leg squat and a single leg curtsy lunge. Do it again. Sink, tap, squat. Same thing. We have 2 more on this side. And sink down, tap. Last one on this side. Parallel feet down. Let's go back to the squat to press one of each. Lower your elbows. Press, diagonal. Do it again. Squat. Press, make it flow. If you're ready, squat, press. Maybe your right knee comes up at the top. Sink, press, sink, press. Let's do 4 more from here and 4. Press against the floor. This feels really fast today. Then just the squat. But I set my music at the same tempo each time. Slight shift to the left foot, toe tap on the right, single leg squat. Slow motion, diagonally back. Sink for 2, tap single leg squat slowly. Now single counts right here. Diagonal, squat. Do it again. After this set, I'll check the tempo, but unless it resets itself, which is totally possible in our world of technology, I will check and see. Try to keep your weight in your left foot. Could just be me feeling like it's fast. We'll go a few more times and sink down, tap. 2 more after this one. So by 2, or by a few, I meant 4. This is 3. Last time here. Now feet flat on the floor, squats here. You stay in your squat. I'm gonna check this tempo. Sink, up, squat, down, up, down, up. Nope, it is the same tempo that it always is, so it's me. Alrighty, if you're using dumbbells, you'll keep them here by your sides in an overhand grip. If you're using a bar, you'll flip your grip 1 hand at a time to underhand. If you're using a bar, roll the bar up and lace your fingers. If you're using dumbbells and they're down by your sides, you pick them up and cross your chest. Alrighty, 2 more here. Then your feet step out wide, toes to the corners, sink your hips. Remember to push against the floor to come up. Let's do 4 more like that. So it's 4, push down. I got up way too early today. 1 more, hold your hips down. Little pulses here. Hips under your shoulders. You can wiggle your toes for 4, 3, hold your pulse. Heels lift up, extend your legs, Put your heels down. Do it again. Sink, heels up, slightly faster here. Sink, press up, sink, press up. One more, hip sink twice. One more hip sink. Now both heels lift. Up and lower, one of each. Sink once, heels lift. Do it again. Sink, lift, slightly faster here. Sink, lift, sink, separate each piece, and then make it flow straight through. Sink, press, right through, use the floor. 4, 3, 2, hold at the top, hold. Bend both knees, lower your heels, wiggle your toes, and come up. Feet parallel here, squats again. We'll do 4 more here. We're gonna go to one leg here in a moment. You'll balance on your right leg. Left knee comes up. Press your heel towards me. Center, take it behind you. 1, 2, center, single count. So you'll try, as your leg extends back, to keep your chest lifted. If you need to have something assist your balance, if you want to take your bar and put it perpendicular to the floor, or touch the back of a chair or wall, whatever you like. Let's go twice more here so chest stays up. Extend back so you feel the glutes engage. Hold your leg behind you, hold. Give me a little pulse. So press your left hip towards me. 4, 3, hold your pulse, extend your toes. Draw a semicircle on the floor or a little bit above the floor. Oops, almost fell over. And take your leg semicircle to the back and front. Do it again. Back for 2 and front. Same thing, can be on the floor or slightly lifted. One more to the back and hold. Hold here. Flex your foot and pulse. Press your left hip towards me. As you pulse, bend your left knee. Take your knee out to the side of the room for 4, 3, 2, hold. Now bend your standing leg, heels meet, lift back up. Do it again. Sink for 2, push down to come up. Single count. Bend, press, bend, press. You're welcome. One more. Hold your leg up. Pulse here just for 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake your legs out. Feet parallel, squats here. The right side of your booty should feel much more worked over than your left. We'll fix that in a moment. Before we do, take your feet wide, toes to the corners, sink, press. Do it again. 2 more times. And then feet parallel squats here. Alrighty, we'll do the other side. Let's build it. Balance on your left leg. Right knee comes up. Press your right heel to me. Center, press it behind you. 1, 2, single count here. Press forward and back. So you want to try not to lean forward when your leg goes back behind you. You want to keep your core engaged, your chest lifted, using what you need to find your balance. You can use a piece of furniture. You can put your bar perpendicular to the floor or just muscle through it. Twice more. The last one here. Hold your right leg back behind you. Pulse. Press your right hip towards me. Breathe all the way in and out. 4, 3, hold your pulse. Extend your right toes. Here's your semicircle either on the floor or a little bit up. Ready? Semicircle to the back. And 1, 2, front. Do it again. Back for 2. So get taller as your leg circles around to the back. Breathing all the way in and out. Do it again. Back for 2. This time you'll hold in the back and pulse your right leg up. Flex your right foot. Chest up. Right hip towards me as you pulse. Bend your right knee. Take your knee out to the side wall. Breathe. Last 4 here. 1, 2. We'll bend your standing leg here. Heels meet for 2. Push down and find your top position. Lower for 2. Now single count here. Bend once and lift. Then push down through your standing leg. One more, hold, give me 4 pulses here. 3, 2, 1, shake your legs out. Feet parallel, your legs are even now. Sink, push down. As you squat, if you're using a bar, unlace, unroll. If you're using dumbbells, simply bring them down to your sides. If you're using a bar, flip your grip, one hand at a time. So we're all back to where we started. As you squat, set your resistance down in front, get it away from your space, and come back to your squat. So sink. Never locking your knees. Feel free to grab a sip of whatever you brought to drink. Touch your knees, knuckles up. Give you a few more reps in case you went to grab a sip. Make sure you have space behind you. Sink, press. One more. Keep your squat and cross your forearms here. 2 more. Your left leg steps diagonally back behind you and other way. So your leg that steps out will bend. Your front leg stays straight. So it's a lateral lunge of sorts, but it's to the back corner. So if you're working on a mat, you're making sort of a V, with this being the point. Now let's add the arms. Bring them up. Bow and arrow over your head. Bow and arrow push off of your back leg. Easy enough. Let's do it again for 4, 3, 2, parallel squats right here. Take a tiny little step back so that you have room in front of you. Left leg steps forward 1 time here, then change legs. Alternate. So we're gonna let the back heel pop up. So let it pop up, pop up. Maybe you sink your hips. Sink. Do it again. So if you sink your hips, you gotta push down to come up, uncross, cross. Do it again. Here, push down, uncross. 2 more. Parallel squats, palms together. Let's put those 2 moves together. Remember the diagonal back. Ready? Arms up, diagonal left. 2 more. And then towards me, uncross as you step forward, cross. Do it again. Step back, diagonal left, bow and arrow over your head. Cross. 2 more. Then towards me, uncross as you step forward, the forward lunge or maybe just a step. Up to you. Step back left, bow and arrow. For 4, 3, 2, step towards me, uncross. Maybe it's a lunge, maybe it's not. Up to you. Last time through, step back left. Here, again. 2 more. And towards me for 4, 3, 2, parallel squat. So we're going to build a few moves, then link them all together. Most of them you know, but I haven't put them together in this order. 2 more. Then your left leg steps back 1 time. Step back. Other way. So this is your pattern. It's straight back this time. Maybe you sink your hips, push down to come up. So if you sink your hips, you'll feel the stretch on the inside of your leg. Then when you push down, that same muscle will contract. Maybe you reach up behind you, reach, push down. Easy enough. We'll do 4 more, just like that. So 4, 3, 2, parallel squat. You should be nice and warm by now. 1 more, then your left leg steps wide squat together, then over to your right. Step out, little squat. Push against the floor to come up. Both knees bend the same amount. Sink a little further, push against the floor. Maybe reach down, pull up. Push against the floor with your feet. Sink, press. 4 more just like that. So 4, 3, push down, chest stays up. Then parallel squat, palms together. All right, let's put those 2 moves together. It'll start with the side wide squat, then into the step backs. 2 pieces you already know. Here we go, left leg, steps wide here. Sink, other way. 2 more. Then your left leg, steps back, reach up, maybe behind you. 2 more. Again, left side, wide squat. Sink, push down. 2 more. Left leg steps back right here for 4. And 3. 2, go again. Wide step left for 4, push down. Make sure you can talk. 1 more. Step back left here for 4. And 3. 2, parallel squat. All right, we've learned 2 combos. We've done them each. We'll put them together. Make sure you can still speak. If you're wearing a gadget, check. I looked down and I was like, oh my gosh, that seems like it's really high. But I was reading the calorie output, which isn't that high. It will be at the end, but it seemed high for a heart rate. Alrighty, from the diagonal bow and arrow, left side step back, and right, do it again. Then towards me, uncross your arms, do it again, twice more. Here comes the second wide squat step out. 4, other way, 3, 2, step back left, right here, 4, and 3. We'll go again from the top, diagonal bow and arrow for 4, 3, 2, step towards me, lunge maybe, uncross. 2 more. Wide squat left side for 4, push against the floor. 3, 2, step back left, reach up behind you. 4, and 3, 2, parallel squats right here. Alrighty, keep those in your head. You know this one, step back left. Yep, we just did step back. But we're chink the arms. Maybe you sink, palms together here. You've done this, but not for a while. Arms slice back. Straight arms, center, straight arms. So you'll feel this not only in your back, you'll stretch behind, or go sort of behind, to between your spine and your shoulder blade of your front arm. 2 more, and then parallel squats right here. So when you keep your arms straight, you'll get a contraction here as you slice. You'll also get a big stretch in your rhomboids between your shoulder blade and your spine. You'll step out wide here. Step wide together. Step wide squat. Sink, push. Fingertips to the floor, to the chest. So you can work here, or you can jump out to your squat. Sink, press. Just 2 more. And then your left leg steps back, slice your arms. Sink maybe. 2 more, sink your hips if you're ready. Step or jump to your squat. 4, or step 3. We'll do it again. Step back left, slice your arms, slice. 2 more. Step or jump to your squat. So it's here, or step, and in 2 more. Parallel squats here. That's our 3rd combo. Grab a sip of whatever you need to drink. Check your heart rate. Make sure you can talk. Do we dare put all 3 of those together? Sure. Why wouldn't we? Oh, see, now my watch thinks I'm talking to him. What? All right. We'll go from the top. in 4s. Then we will split the whole thing to 2 of each move. What? Yes, we will. From the top, left leg diagonally back, bow and arrow. For 4, push away. Front leg stays straight. Towards knee, step or lunge, uncross. Step or sink your hips, or both. Wide squat on your left. Reach, push down. 2 more. Step back on your left, sink and reach up. Now remember, we're going to keep this move going, but we're going to change our arms. Slice here, slice. 2 more. Step or jump to your squat. So step or jump. 2 more. Parallel squat right here. All right, so we have it. We'll do it again. This time, 2 of each move. We'll do that 2 times through. What? That's a lot of 2s. 2 of each, 2 times. Step back left. Again, towards knee, step or lunge, uncross. Wide squat to the side left. Step back on your left, reach up. Keep your step back and slice your arms here. Slice, step or jump to squat. 1 more. Parallel squats here. I have another piece that goes there. We'll do that in a minute. From the top, step back left. Diagonal, towards knee, uncross, side wide squat, out to the left. Do it again. Step back left, reach up. Slice, keep your step back. Step or jump to your squat. Out, in, squats here. For 4, we'll go again from the top, then we'll put the new part on. Step back left. And to me, step or lunge, forward, wide squat here. Sink, press, step back left. Keep your step, slice your arms. Slice, again, step or jump to wide squat. Hold here and squat. Take your feet wide, parallel squat. Most of you know this one. So when we put everything together, we'll stay wide on our last squat. So no knee locking. Make sure you can talk. Check your gadget. Take a sip if you need it. This is your parking spot. If what we do next is too crazy, you work here. Hands to the floor, step to plank, step back to wide, push down to come up, squats here. So you come up, gotta push down through your feet, as opposed to just letting your back roll you up. You can roll up, but keep some of the work in your legs. Let's try it. Hands to the floor, step to plank. Step back to wide, push down, squat. Hands to the floor, step to plank. Step to wide, push down, squat. Let's do that again. Hands down, step to plank. Step to wide, push down. Next option is from plank. From here, lift your tailbone up. Step or jump to wide, roll up, squat. You're still pushing into your feet. Hands down. Tailbone lift, step or jump. If you're jumping, you push against the floor, hands down. Tailbone lift, push down to get you here. Option to jump to plank right here. Step or jump, step or jump. Use your floor to push against. So you're pushing down. Hands down, step or jump, step or jump. Extra squat if you took both jumps. Hands down, step or jump, step or jump. 2 squats if you took both jumps. 1 more rep. Hands to the floor, step or jump. Step or jump. Squat, stay in your squats. Alrighty, so what we'll do is we'll go from the last piece of our combo. To get there, come to parallel. It's our slice, step back. Left side, slice here. Do it again. We'll do 4. 2 more. Slice. Step or jump to wide. Step or jump. Remember on the last one, you'll hold here, hands down, step or jump. Step or jump. Push down, extra squat if you took both jumps. Hands down, step or jump. Step or jump. Push down. All right, feet parallel. Squats here. So now you see how that fits in and how we'll hook it on. We'll be in 2s. Catch your breath. We'll start at the top, 2 of each thing. Left leg, diagonally back. Bow and arrow, towards knee, uncross. Now, wide squat left. Other side, step back on your left, reach up. Keep your step backs. Make it a slice right here. Slice. Step or jump. 2 squats if you took both jumps. Feet parallel squats here. Sorry about that little hiccup in my tech. Forgot to put the phone on Do Not Disturb. It's the pharmacy calling, just in case you wondered. From the top, left side, diagonal bow and arrow. 1 more, towards knee, uncross. Step wide squat here. Other way, step back, reach up. Keep your step back, slice your arms. And then step or jump wide. Last one, hold it wide. Hands down, step or jump. Step or jump. Push down, extra squat. Feet together from the top, diagonal, back, again. Oh, I forgot where we're going. Parallel squat, false start, my fault. Okay, for reals this time. From the top, step back left. Again, step to me, uncross. Step wide on your left. Do it again. Step back, reach up. Keep your step back. Add your slice right here. Slice. Step or jump to wide squat. Hold your wide squat. Hands down, step or jump. Step or jump. Push down, extra squat. From the top, I promise. Diagonal. Bow and arrow. Step towards me. Uncross. Step wide on your left. And right. Step back, reach up. And then keep your step. Slice. Again. Step or jump wide. Hold your wide. Hands to the floor. Step or jump. Step or jump. 2 squats if you jumped. Parallel squats. Whew. Alrighty. That seems like a lot. Shake your arms out. You can pedal or hop in 4, 3, 2, step wide. So pedal, step, or hop, jump. Arms finished up. Left arm goes out and up. Right arm, same thing. Maybe you lean. Do it again. Over. 2 more. Hop or pedal right here. Hop or step. Hop or pedal or jump. Step or jump. Arms up. Left arm. Reach, maybe lean. 2 more. Hop or pedal right here. 4, 3, 2, arms finish up, left arm. Over, maybe lean. We'll do this one more time. Hop or pedal here. 4, 3, 2, arms finish up, left arm. Lean or just reach. 2 more. Center, pull both arms down. Pull, reach. Maybe you tuck your hips. Make it a standing middle crunch. Pull. Do it again. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, arms up. Toes out to the corners, sink your hips. Arms out to the side and pulse. For 4, 3, left heel comes up once, rotate to the right. center, heel down, other side, sink, rotate, sink, arms up. So sink, rotate, sink, right heel, rotate left. Do it again, left heel, rotate, center, right heel up, sink, rotate, one more each way, left heel to the right. Once more, right heel, center, 3 pulses down, 3, 2, 1, together and out. You know the drill. You can keep your step in or push down to jump. And 3, 2, 1, together and out. 3, 2, 1, together and out. 3, 2, maybe a step. Twice more. 3, 2, 1, step or jump. Last time. 3, 2, 1. Just the hip sink, palms together, feet parallel. One more time from the top. Left leg, bow and arrow here. Step towards me, uncross. Wide squat to your left. Step back left, reach up, keep your step back, make it a slice here. Slice. Step or jump to wide. Keep your wide here. Hands down, step or jump. Step or jump. Extra squat. Should put the ending on. Just the 3 pulses here. 3, 2, 1. Together and out. 3, 2, together. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Just the hip sink. Feet parallel. Squats here. Do we have one more in us? I think we might. Catch your breath. Get your brain ready for the very last time. Here it is. Left leg diagonally back. Pull towards me, uncross the arms. Step wide on your left. Sink. Step back left, reach up. Keep your step back, but add your slice. Slice back. Step or jump wide. Keep your wide position. Hands down, step or jump. Step or jump. 2 squats if you jumped. Here's the end. Turn out 3 pulses. 3, 2, 1. Together and out. You can step or jump. Up to you once more. 3, 2, 1. Just the hip sink. Palms together. Parallel squats here. Sink. See if you can talk. Check your gadget. If you're wearing one, both arms come up. Inhale, reach up. Hands on your legs. Round your back. Tuck your hips. Release. Do it again. Tuck your hips. Release. This time, come all the way up. Stay on your feet. Grab a sip of whatever you're drinking. And grab a towel for the next part. If you didn't bring a towel, because I think I may have forgot to tell you you'll need one for abs, you can absolutely do it like how I did that. Absolutely do your abs without the towel. I'm going to put one to lay down on and one to hold in my hand after you can guzzle. You know, I didn't work out at all yesterday because I had almost 12 hours of rehearsal on Zoom, but not the rehearsal where I move around, the rehearsal where they move around and I take notes. So, it feels really weird not moving a muscle and sitting in a chair all day. All right, so I'll turn sideways. You don't necessarily need to. It's up to you. I turn sideways so you can see what my core is doing, and also so I can cue front arm and back arm. I'm going to alternate, so it really does not matter which arm you start with. And have a seat. So sit up tall, so your booty bones are in the floor, shoulders down and back. It's really easy to sit like this, so try to sit up tall. Alrighty. Grab your extra towel if you have it. Take it a little bit wider than your shoulders so there's going to be no slack in it. You can literally use anything. You have a band, a dish towel, whatever you have. So arms out, sit up tall, half curl down, and up. Do it again. Half curl down, and up. So this is your move. You're articulating through your spine. So you curl your spine, extend your spine. Maybe your arms lift up on a diagonal to where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. This time, hold your curl. Hold here, shoulders down, extend your front leg up, step down, back leg, step down, front leg. Alternating, squeezing underneath your armpits like you're trying to hold a ping pong ball in your armpit. One more. Rotate towards me slowly. 1, 2, just to the center, same direction. Towards me for 2 single counts here. To me and center. Shoulders down away from your ears. Maybe you extend your front leg up every time. Maybe your little finger touches the floor. Doesn't have to. It's an option. Let's do it again. For 4, 3, squeeze underneath your armpits. 1 more, hold at the top. Slowly rotate away from me. Ooh, yep, no break today. Over for 2, single counts when you're ready. Rotate to the middle. To control the middle position, maybe your back leg extends every time. You gotta breathe all the way in and out. We're working the whole time, so you decide when to breathe. For 4, 3, shoulders down. Now forward fold. Knees can be bent or straight. If you're using a towel, wrap it around your feet, and then try to straighten your legs and pull your body down towards your legs. Release your low back, separating your shoulder blades, chin to your chest. Inhale. On your exhale, flex both feet. Bring your eyes up first, shoulders, and then your body at the top. You can release your towel, tuck your hips, fingertips to the floor, and the fingertips can help you roll down. When you're all the way down, bring your knees into your chest, all feet to the middle, and then just rotate your legs side to side. You'll feel a stretch and a release in your back. I like to extend my top leg as I rotate across. You can choose whether you want to do that or not. And then come back to the center. Both knees into your chest. Hands on the side of your hips. Open your chest by pressing your shoulders down. Untuck your hips. 90 degrees at the hip and the knee. Calves parallel to the floor. From here, extend your back leg out to the wall in front of you. You'll feel the increased resistance in your core. Change sides. 2 counts to change. You have 1, 2, 1, 2. Press your shoulder blades down. Single counts here for 3, 2. Hold a little pulse. The hold and pulse is to kill the momentum. In 3, 2. Hold and pulse. 3, 2. Hold and pulse. We'll do it again. 2, 1 more time. 3, 2. Hold right here. Both legs to chair. Neutral spine. Extend your fingertips up to the ceiling. Inhale, bring your arms up over your head. Exhale, circle your arms around. Squeeze underneath your hips. Roll your shoulder blades off the floor. You can hold here. Maybe you extend your legs out to a diagonal. Maybe you pulse your arms as if you were pulling ropes straight down from the ceiling, squeezing underneath your armpits. Maybe your legs open to the side and in. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, again, inhale. So you can do any piece of this. As you see, there are lots and lots of levels. Either way, you want to be squeezing underneath your armpits, reaching your fingertips past your hips. Do it again. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Do it again. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. And hold. Release. Knees into your chest. Pull your knees in so you can release your low back. Untuck your hips. Go back to your neutral spine and your chair pose. Fingertips behind your ears. Elbows out to the side. Shoulder blades on the floor. Now your legs are your dumbbells. You'll rotate towards me. towards me, pull to the center, away from me. That's your move. You'll exhale as you rotate towards me. Inhale. Exhale away. Now as you rotate, you want to really focus on pressing your elbows into the floor as well as your shoulder blades. Inhale on the way back. So exhale, resist the weight. Inhale, pull back to the center. Exhale for 2. Inhale, do it again. Once more each side. The last time. Exhale for 2. Hold in the center. Extend your back leg out to the wall in front of you. I know, no break. Squeeze underneath your back armpit and lift your back shoulder blade off the floor. It should already feel baked. Slowly change sides. 4, 3, 2 counts to get there. So it's 1, 2. This is not about bringing your knee into your chest. It's about bringing it to 90 degrees at the hip and the knee. Then peeling your shoulder blade off the floor. Now singles to finish the set. 8, 7. Shoulder blade up. 4, 3, 2. Release knees to the chest. Whew. Your core should be baked. Knees into your chest. Today, before we do our other stretch, try to grab your feet with your knees bent. Ready? Try to press your tailbone to the floor. Now try to push your heels up to the ceiling. Hello, hamstrings. Breathe. Only go straight as far as you need to feel it. Bend your knees. Release your feet to the floor. Hips really close, or heels really close to your hips. Palms down. Tuck your hips. Push your feet into the floor to lift your hips up. You're in a bridge. You can either grab your towel or your mat pulling out to the side, or as always, you can lace your fingers underneath your hips and scoot your shoulder blades closer together. Just sort of open up the front side of your body. If you lace your fingers, unlace them now, then lower your hips, bring your knees into your chest. Cross one knee over the other, grab your knees, or further down, and pull your knees into your chest to feel the stretch behind and all the way down the top leg into the glutes. And then release, change sides. Other leg on top, grab your knees, or further down, pull your knees into your chest. Try to keep your shoulder blades on the floor. You'll feel this again, behind the top leg and down into the glutes. Breathing all the way in and out. And then release. Both feet on the floor. Front knee comes into the chest. Extend your leg only far enough to feel the stretch behind it. Maybe your back leg stays where it is. Maybe it walks out. Either way, flex and bend your front knee. Press your heel up. Do it again. Flex. Bend. Send it up. Once more, flex. Bend this time, hold your extension. Front arm goes anywhere on the inside of your front leg. Push your leg out to the side, but only far enough to feel the stretch on the inside of the leg. It probably won't be very far. Press your back hip down to the floor. Flex both feet. Push your heels out to the walls. Breathing all the way in and out. Bend your front knee to the center. Front arm goes out to the side, back arm across the bent knee. Take your knee away from me, full spine rotation. Reaching out with your front fingertips. Have I mentioned that you should not hold your breath here? Make sure that you're breathing. Come back to the center, change sides, front foot on the floor. Extend your back leg up until you feel the stretch. Maybe you walk your front leg out, maybe not. Shoulders down, flex your foot, bend the knee to the chest, send your heel up, do it again. Flex, bend, send it up. Once more, flex. Bend this time, hold your extension, back arm anywhere on the inside of your back leg. Push the leg out, maybe just a tiny bit to feel the stretch on the inside of your leg. Front hip presses down, flex both feet, shoulder blades in contact with the floor or the mat. Breathing in and out. Bend your back leg to the center. Back arm reaches out. Front arm across. Take your knee over towards me.
getting texts from people that you all know, from people up on the hill, undoubtedly looking for subs. Reach your fingertips out to the back wall and come back to the center, both feet on the floor. Flip over for your final quad stretch. Extend your arms and legs all the way out. Take your front arm, reach around, grab where your shoelaces would be, heel to the hip, and hip to the floor. Try to keep your knee going straight out from your hip. Maybe you bent your back elbow and made a fist with your back hand to rest your forehead on. Either way, release, change sides. Back arm reaches around, grab where your shoelaces would be, heel to the hip, hip to the floor. Maybe you bend your front elbow and make a fist. Try to keep your back hand where it is and bring your front arm around. Try to grab both feet. If you're not quite here, you'll work on this. Once you're here, try to press your feet into your hands and lift your knees. You are going to feel that quad stretch in the entire length of the muscle. Maybe you lift your chest and open your shoulders just for 4, 3, 2, and release. Hands inside of your chest. Press your chest up. Take your hips back to your heels. Child's pose here, pressing your chest through your shoulders. Then round up to a tabletop and tuck your toes. Round your back. Separate your shoulder blades. Push down to lift your tailbone up and walk your feet up towards your hands. Find your fold. Lift your tailbone up. As you unroll, let your head be the last thing to come up. When you are all the way up, this class is done. 5 minutes from now, we'll do after party with small dumbbells. So we'll do a towel stretch, small dumbbells, little extra. If not, I'll see you Friday, and I'll post my schedule for next week on Saturday. Thanks, you guys.